Right, just in a live Q&A session. You'll have to excuse me. I've had to find somewhere where I can actually talk quietly. I'm going to bring Phoenix on board as soon as he comments. So if you're on there, Phoenix, you're going to have to comment, mate, so that I can invite you. You have to excuse me. I'm new to doing this as a pair of us. There's no one on anywhere yet. Come on, Phoenix. Where are you, mate? Don't leave a brother hanging. All it's going to be is basically we just want people to ask us any questions they want to know, and we'll answer them. And we'll talk a little bit about what we've been doing. After, excuse me, this is a bit uncomfy. I've rushed. We'll talk a little bit about what we've been doing, what we're planning on doing, and how we're hoping to get more people involved, because that's the main thing. Come on, where are you? Aha, we've got someone watching. If that's you, Phoenix or Biker Bike Sheffield, give me a comment so I can invite you in. Or if it's not Phoenix, just give me a comment so I know who it is. So I know I'm not talking to myself like a lunatic. Oh, looks like my mouth is going mental. Biker Sheffield, right. Let's see how this works. Coming on board any second. Thanks to the magic of Facebook. Or should that be thanks to the tragic of Facebook? Declined. No, don't decline it, mate. You can't leave a brother hanging. Let's try again. Hey, here we go.
Oh,
Hiya, matey.
you're all right there.
Yeah, not so
Let me
bad.
just tell you a little bit.
I thought I was going to be completely by myself for a second.
No, no, no. I was on my way. It's the confusion of Facebook. You know how it is.
Yeah, confusion. It's mental.
Over
Uh,
here, there's a bloke called Christopher Evans. I think I pronounced that right. If you need a hoodie like this one here, you'll have to get in touch with the main biker and go from there, matey. And if you want to come on the ride out, just watch the page and they'll be on your way.
nice one.
And I've got that out. Before I forgot, I know what I'm like, so.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, I'd noticed him. I was chatting to him earlier as well, so well remembered because I forgot. Uh,
Well, that doesn't surprise me either.
well, I'm hoping there's going to be others on. Otherwise, it's going to
Oh.
be me asking you questions and you answering them.
So, what's the square root of 36? Good,
6. There we go.
yeah, that's a start.
Yeah, there we go. I've got that one.
Hmm.
Right. You could tell me what your plans are.
My plans?
Yep.
To talk to you on this thing here.
A bit longer term than that.
No, what do you mean? Do you mean the plans with the biker?
Yeah,
Well, we'd like to get out and about more, a few more patrollings and go from there. A few more out patrolling even and go from there.
definitely.
Hopefully a few more areas. I've noticed, I think it's Sharrow, seems a bit of a hotspot at the minute. Seems to be Thursday night, so I might take an adventure out that way. I'm not sure on if it's still the same old black moped that we're aware of. I think it was an 18 plate. There was a 15 plate that's been found.
Yep.
But there is an 18 plate out and about, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
Nice one.
Don't know, see what happens. I'd like to get a bit more messages coming through about the stolen motorcycles, even if it was yours that somebody tried to steal.
Yeah,
Just let us know. At least we know. We'll write on his little map and we'll have a look from there, see what we can do with life.
that's definitely. Have we heard any more from our friend up at Crooks?
Not for a while, but it's always time. They might be busy like we all are.
That's half the problem.
Mm,
And
especially
what?
this time of year, no one wants to go out on the bike. So,
Yeah, it's a bit cold. I was going to go out on mine earlier until I realised that the speedometer is still not fixed, and that means the space is missing out the front wheel, which probably wouldn't be very comfortable.
I won't worry about it. Any rate speed you go at,
What are you trying to say?
you'll be fine. If in doubt, just park up and look pretty.
If in doubt,
Well,
go out in the car. Uh,
well, actually, I was tempted to go on the bike here. It was a bit warmer than I thought it was going to be. So,
yeah, it was. Well, I'm on the bike Sunday, but unfortunately, only to go into work.
it's better than
Uh,
not being on the bike.
no, I mean, when I finish work, finish at 4, I might actually be able to do a little bit of a patrol then. I don't know yet. I'll have to see how
Well,
that.
nip up and see me if you want, matey.
Yeah,
It's up to you. It's up to you.
but
Have a cuppa or something.
it might be an idea just to do something to get out there.
Yeah, get them wheels in motion.
Yeah, and I saw you saw the thing that I was on about with the wanting patrol leads. We've got zero interest or response in that so far.
Well, you never know. This Christopher Evans might be interested. I don't know his location, to be honest, but see what happens.
Yeah, something. I mean, if we could get one for Doncaster and one for
All right,
Rotherham,
mate.
perfect.
At
That'd be.
least we've got a few more viewers now. So,
Hi, Craig Nicholson. How you doing, mate? You got any? Do you see the comments, by the way, Phoenix?
sorry,
You get the
what on here?
comments? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
that's how when your
perfect.
ear was here.
No worries.
They were
So,
quite
yeah,
quick,
Craig, if
though.
you've got
Quite
a question
impressed.
for either of us, I'm Norvern.
Someone's
That's
gone now,
Phoenix.
anyway. Oh, hmm, no, no answers. Probably the face
Okay.
master scared them away.
Well, that's it. I mean, to be fair, I mean, if you took your face mask off, it'd probably be worse. So, you know,
Cheers, matey.
you like the face covers, then, do you? Well, it's because we're butt ugly, mate. That's what the real reason is. We make excuses for wearing them, but it's
We've got a
pretty much
face cover on.
hmm?
Hey.
Just because we're butt ugly.
It beats what I was going to do actually. I was trying to find a mask, a full mask, and come on with that on and say, I'm not going to wear this. I'm going to take the mask off, and there we go.
Yeah,
But it's quite warm. I thought I'd be a bit sweaty in it.
yeah.
Have you got any questions for us, Craig? There?
Either one of us, you need one, do you? Fair enough. Well, you'd probably be ideal for coming out one of the patrols then if you need to wear a mask. It's riding bikes too often, getting hit in the face by too many flies. That's what's done it.
Yeah, especially now them green flies are coming. Not
Yep.
long. A nice 8 o'clock late when it starts to go dark night. So, oh, the joys!
The joys of it all.
I might
Uh,
even have a second year by then.
well, you never know. Cameras is something else we need more of.
Hmm.
Something else I've been looking at. What's that?
Next out.
Good question.
That's your call. That's your call. That's I've been out already tonight. So,
Yeah, well, I think the next open one's probably going to be next Saturday.
yeah.
But next out, possibly Sunday. Obviously, locations,
So
etc.
if it means patrols, that's the patrols. The ride out, well, that's ongoing as well. So didn't have many replies to that either, to be honest.
No, I didn't notice any. Yeah, yeah, Craig. I don't know if you gathered that we also do ride outs, which are just like for fun, basically, like out to Matlock and everything, just to get people
Just a
interested.
cheeky tippy.
That's it. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly what it is. And then patrols, we have open and closed patrols. Closed ones are just the few core members we've got, and open ones, anyone's invited. I mean, if you're interested and you come regular, then obviously you can end up being one of the core members as well. But that's what we need. We need more regular members. So, would you actually be interested in coming out on one of the open patrols, Craig?
And I think this guy, if my brain serves correct, has a nice vehicle that could be at hand.
Yeah.
If my brain's working right.
Oh, I'm not counting on anything like that.
Hmm.
We'll just have to wait because the text messages come through very, very slowly on Facebook.
You think?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've ever commented to the main biker group when they're going out, but it takes forever to appear.
It does take a minute to load, doesn't it?
Yes, I've got a van pal. Oh,
See
now
what I mean? I told you.
Yeah, no,
Very
that's
handy.
something we'd be very, very interested in. Back Sheffield High.
Hi.
uh, you got any
But yeah,
questions?
the van is
Yes,
very interesting.
Craig, that would be something we'd definitely be interested in chatting to you about. I mean, obviously, it's your van, it's your um, risk and your decision and everything. But if you come out on a patrol, we could maybe have a chat and see how you feel about that. Are you local? I mean, obviously, don't give us any locations, but are
Excuse
you
me a second.
you local to Sheffield? I don't even want to know what you're doing. Oh, fair enough.
Manor.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, definitely local. So yeah, I mean, if you're available next Saturday when we do the open patrol, that'd be perfect. You can actually come out and get to meet us and have a chat in person. Because it's all right chatting on here, but it's a bit slow, isn't it? And it's not just because that we've got me and Phoenix on.
No, that's never going to win, is it, if you were on it? So,
No,
especially with
definitely.
that reflection off your forehead there.
Well, I don't knock it. I used to have hair, but then my brain's pushed it all out.
Mm, we've all heard that before. Oh, there you go, have a dog here. There you go, have a bit of dog.
I've got a dog.
Yeah, there we go. Look.
Nice
Right, move
one.
on. Good girl.
Nice one, Craig. So yeah, if you look at the board, we'll just let you know. Have you messaged Craig at all before Phoenix?
Yeah, I think I've got him somewhere on a messenger.
Perfect. So you can just let him know the date and time then when we do the next one. That'd be excellent. Is there anything else you want to know about this patrolling or anything else we do, Craig, while you're here? I thought that other fellow might have been on as well, Phoenix. I did mention it to him. What was it, Chris? You mentioned earlier.
Oh yeah, the hoodie. Yeah, Evans. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Mm.
I didn't know whether he wanted it was after a patrol hoodie or just a standard biker hoodie. I just look so dodgy.
So does that. It's even worse when you wear spectacles and you can't see nothing because you've just done that. But then there you go. Such is life.
Yeah, that's the problem with the bike helmet as well.
Yeah, when you're vaping them, it's no good.
No. Or you try
Especially when you
drinking.
do when you're in a traffic jam and you forget to put your clutch in.
I've got a drink here. I've not quite figured out how I'm going to manage that at the moment.
Yeah, snap.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yours is better. Mine's going cold.
I was looking at it thinking, do I get a straw and just like.
Yeah. The other thing that we're still after, I don't know. I mean, there's only two people on, but I know people watch it later on. In hindsight, not in hindsight, but you know what I mean.
That's a
Um,
good one.
yeah, we're still after intelligence. We're still after people that are trawling through Instagram and I don't think anyone uses Twitter anymore much, but people that are trolling the internet can give us a bit more
It's, mo-
intelligence.
it's
More,
mostly your Instagram, your action is.
yeah, I'm going to say it's mainly all Instagram these days, isn't it? Where I mean, I don't think anyone's ever used Twitter for motorbike theft. Actually, it'd be a bit awkward to get it into the 144 characters, whatever it is, wouldn't it?
The police might.
But yeah, we're still after that. So that's another thing. If anyone's watching this back later, and you are really up on Instagram, social media, and all the other things, I'm just getting messages now.
Yeah, don't worry.
Then that's something else we're still after. Maybe direct that towards Phoenix because he's a little better at the grams than I am. That's sort of his area. Um, but yeah, we still need that intelligence, and we still need the patrol members, and we still need patrol leaders. Again, we need people to be a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for, Phoenix? Um,
Durable?
Sorry.
Durable?
Yeah, we need people to be interactive. Interactive would be a decent word because obviously we keep popping these things up on there um, and we're not getting much response or replies to them. It might be a Facebook thing. I don't know. It might be the order that Facebook puts posts in that we need to look at. See if we can frig that. Maybe put them as announcements or something like that. That just looks so weird. I'm going to get one of those masks you showed me as well.
It'd suit you, that. Nice little
Yeah,
monkey mask.
that's it. Monkey wanted. I'm going to get one
Mm.
of those.
See that beer wanted.
What wanted?
Beer.
Beer wanted. Beer definitely
It's
wanted.
a beer here across the face.
Yeah, want one of those. So,
Mm.
do you think you'll be up for that on Sunday then, Phoenix?
Sorry? What? Where are we going?
Just a quick you me patrol
Yeah, I can do.
on the bike. I mean, I've got the course obviously. I'm going to see what time that finishes.
Right, let me just. Yeah, my bike's still not outside, so we're okay. I ain't gone yet.
That's all right. Yeah, well, it should finish at 4. Um,
As long as it's not absolute crap and I ain't moving, mate, no offense, but I've just
oh, you mean the
defrosted from
weather?
all week's work at the minute, so
What you mean the weather?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I totally agree. No, if
So
it's
I've been out for a quick cruise around today. I'm not telling you the areas, but I went for a quick look around. And to be really honest, I think everyone's got the same idea as us. It's chucking it down with rain. It's evil.
yeah. Well,
Uh,
maybe you've been out today. Maybe I'll go out Sunday then.
I'll
And
say if you want to, just wait for the weather, see what happens, and
yeah,
yeah.
we'll see how it goes. We'll play it by ear. See
Yeah.
what the weather's like and see what everything else is up to. Right, is there anyone else on that's going to ask us another question? Otherwise, I think we might be cutting it short. Where have you gone? I think someone's getting beard up.
Mm, got a bit of dry mouth with all this talking.
Yeah,
It's
right.
on the issue. We've
I
got
th
two viewers.
We've got two, but not much.
Oh, we go. There we go. Hang on.
Call.
Loads of bites nicked in the northeast, especially Blyth and Newcastle.
We've got groups up there, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got Newcastle group.
Yeah.
If you look for biker northeast, I believe is what covers your area there, Carl. We're Sheffield based, so we don't really travel right up there. It's a bit of a distance for us. By the time we get there, they'll probably be home with a cup of tea, matey, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you go onto Toll Facebook, there'll be a few groups up there.
And if
In
you go to
fact,
the
if
main
Michael,
Bit
if
Biker page, all the groups are linked on there.
yeah, go to the main page there, and it'll sort it from there.
And if you're in an area where there isn't one, if you contact Biker himself, if you've got enough interest, etc., you might be able to set one up in your area as well. But I'm pretty sure you've got one up there at the moment. Right, we're down to one
What
viewer.
happened then? My
So
whole screen. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
no, I don't know. Shall we?
Um, the volume's gone now. Great.
Oh, you can't hear anything.
Oh, I can now. Yeah, sorry, it gone back to nothing. I don't know why. It's very
Yeah,
technical with Facebook rubbish, isn't it?
just found. Right, I think it's. Oh, hang on. Do you
Yes, mate. Check out Northern Monkey on YouTube. We'll sort that out for you.
Yeah, just do a search. There's a channel on
It's
there
not
with
spelled right though, because monkeys can't spell.
yeah.
Quite
Monkeys
simple, really.
definitely can't spell. Although it's Northern Monkey, it's basically it's group on there. It's not all just
You
Northern
want
Monkey.
to type that in now, Monkey, and put it into a comment so you can see it. You should be able to do that, shouldn't you? I
We'll
just
find
thought,
out.
because we've got 4 viewers now, is all I'm thinking. We'll give them a chance to get the work, ask the questions and stuff. But bearing in mind, this is a monkey typing, so it might take longer than normal.
Well, I keep seeing banana emojis and getting distracted.
You're a monkey, not Donkey Kong.
Right. Boost.
There we go.
That's how it's spelled. So if you just do a quick YouTube search for that, and obviously the little avatar
In
there.
fact, Craig, there's a video, Craig. It's just down the road from you. It's I believe the title on it is it Stolen Road? Is that right?
Um,
The bonfire night one.
oh, it's Road on Fire, I think.
There's stolen. Is it a Stolen Road or Road on Fire? Just check that one out. It's quite local. You'll probably know the areas.
Yeah,
It's not one of
that
the better ones, but
that was
it's
Bonfire
absolutely
Night.
the same. Well, that was we had 4 viewers a second ago, one the next. That's just confused me.
Yeah, it's just
But
YouTube.
then again, it's Saturday night.
It's Facebookery.
No worries, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Let us know if you do, if you don't. And if you do, if you're really good at spying and think you can find out who we are, please let us know because we'd like to get rid of that.
Yeah, definitely. Although I know you are, so does that count?
Yes. That's why my
Yeah,
walls are looking rather naked at the minute with no pictures.
yeah.
they
That's the best way. I
seem they seem to have fell off.
yeah, mine do as well every time I walk. Right, we'll just hang fire see if there's any more questions. If not, we'll cut it short and call it beer time.
Is it? Or is it that time already? Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's pretty much that time. It's beer o'clock. I much prefer this layout though than the way Biker did it.
The little square in the corner there.
Yeah, it just makes you feel like a little stamp, whereas this way, at least we're both equally got equal presence, which is
Ish.
how it should be.
Now you can't see nothing.
No.
Oh, no, I'm quite impressed with that. Pooh.
Yeah, you should have blown it this way. It would have been really freaky if it had come across my side.
Yeah, the scary one. Right. Anyway, what we're trying to do again, just to recap, is we're trying to figure out what you guys would like us to do. Obviously, we're out and about, we're searching, but there's only so much we can do. So we'd like intelligence, which I think is the main factor there. We'd also like, even if it's just something somebody's tried my bike lock, somebody's had a go at my disc lock, someone's stuck a screwdriver in my chain, something silly like that. We'd like to know, so what sort of areas we're looking to cover. Because Sheffield isn't the smallest of cities. It's not the biggest, but it ain't the smallest. A lot of issues also. There's a lot of generals, a lot of back alleys, a lot of parks, a lot of green area. Now, this is quite a big factor. The city centres, they're all little back runs, yep, that's fine, but there's parks, Grace Park, Firth Park, any park really. There's a big area to cover. So if you're out walking the dog, you notice like matey there on his little 110 and it looks a bit shady. Well, we've all been there, we've all rode them. But if it's got no number plates on it's a moped, two or three up, Balaclava's on, like I read the other day, there were two scooters, one three up, one two up down the manor? Not
Yeah.
100%, it was something I read. And obviously, there's always a pinch of salt, people exaggerate. But that is also Intel. We've got, what, I know, I can't remember the name. I don't know why White's Lane sticking in my head, but it probably isn't. But there's a few things. It's like Sharrow, again, seems to be a hotspot, especially on a Thursday night. So, criminals, if you're watching, don't do it on a Thursday night. We know about that. We're waiting for you. All right? There's things like this. Also, we really could do with, well, pretty much this got vans, somewhere to store if we do find the motorcycles, somewhere to put them. All sorts of little bit things like that. And also, just come and have a chat at least. Cups of tea are much appreciated when you've got no testicles left because it's that cold, you know. But if there's any more questions out there, I don't know. If there's any more people out there, I don't know. Have you got anything else to add, Monkey?
No, I'm going to say you pretty much covered everything there. That was pretty excellent. But obviously, just reiterate, we want more patrol members as well because that's something else we're really short of us on top of everything that Phoenix said. So we want more patrol people out there. As I said earlier, some patrol leaders if we find some trustworthy people for a couple of the other cities. That's something else that we're desperately after.
Yeah,
And
Doncaster Rotherham. We
you
really
know
could do
about the
with a
Mansfield,
shelter
Craig.
from you guys over there.
It is one of the ones that we've looked at, but thank you for mentioning it. It's always handy having people mentioning things like
Well,
that.
Sky Edge too, Manor quite a good one. What else is that little industrial estate down the bottom there? That's quite a good one to check out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's quite a few of
But
those little areas that we're after
in
checking
a
out.
way, in a way, I just wish we could be everywhere, but we can't. So
No, the
that's
more
why we
people.
want you guys to sort of help us out a bit.
The other thing, anyone that knows about any local hood, the South Yorkshire Police neighbourhood teams, if anyone can put links to those in the groups, and if anyone's got telephone numbers, even better. We could do with
That's a good
sort of
one.
getting those so that we don't have to 101 it all the time because I seem to think to me, 101 seems to be basically jamming the system up. It seems to be a lot of information goes there, and I don't suspect it comes out of there to the police. I think they filter an awful lot of it. So if we could get through directly to the neighbourhood teams, especially if they get used to us and know that we're trustworthy and that we're not bullying them and sending them on wild goose chases, we might actually get a little bit more effective policing from that. I don't know what your view is on the 101 Phoenix, but to me, I do
I
think
got bored of waiting after 10 minutes.
I think it's like when you phone up the doctor's surgery to make an appointment and you get through to the receptionist, and her job is to filter out things so that only certain things get through. That's 101 to me.
What do you mean when you ring the doctors at 8:31 and all the appointments have gone?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah, understand that. And then the receptionist thinks she's a doctor and tells you you're all right, go to work.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't use them. Right, last call for any more questions. It's last orders time, people. It's last orders on my watch anyway. So if you've got any more, that would be fantastic. If you haven't, that'll also be fantastic because I will be getting a beer out.
No,
Now we have that awkward silence.
I know. Have you got a penny? Just throw it and catch it.
Yeah, just flick it up and down. Yeah,
It's like I could do the face, couldn't I?
yeah. Let me try putting my hood up, see if I can look intimidating for a second.
Why is it quite intimidating, is it?
It is, yeah. I mean that's better.
No. Yeah. Right, so I think we're getting a bit silly now. So
I think that's it now then. So thank you
Yep.
for your time, and you can still ask questions, comment on this video when it's not live, and we'll still answer them, but we'll answer them in comments, obviously. So thank you for the time for the few people that came up there, and yep, that's the biker patrol hoodies that you can get if you actually come out on patrol. But you've got to come out on patrol, not just once. Come out on patrol a few times.
Another question thing, they're not free. Sorry, but
No, they're not free. I'm afraid it'd be nice if they were, but it's
and everyone would have one and it wouldn't be the same, would it? So it's just how it is. And obviously the money goes to nights recovery, stuff like this, helping out all the biker crews out there that do all this for free. And obviously they've got to, well, you've got to get by, haven't you? How much is a recovery for a bike? Ask the police, they'll tell you a nice number.
Yep, it'll be start with a 1 and then it'll be 50 at the end.
Plus per day on top of that.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
If we're getting it like for cheaper or free, what can you say? That's because they're a good set of people. I will say that. All the chats, and I think that's about it out. Unless you want to mention the other little thing,
What other little thing?
the Santa pod.
I'll leave that one to Roop and Shane because we haven't got the dates.
Check out the main bike. You'll see exactly what I'm on about there. It's not a surprise.
Is it actually on there now?
Secretive.
On there now.
Yeah.
The real reason, I'll be honest with you, the real reason is I can't remember the date.
May.
Yeah,
13th or 16th, one of the two. I don't know. They're both the same numbers.
Yeah, March 16th, which I believe is a Saturday, down at Santa Pod. There's going to be the biker tent up there, and hopefully, me and Phoenix are going to be there. And I think I've just upset the very last person.
Right.
Now there's 0 viewers.
I've got one.
Facebook, isn't it? It's Facebook.
To my one viewer that Monkey hasn't got. Hello.
Yeah, maybe you've got them and they've just stopped looking. Maybe it's because they're looking at your side of the screen now instead of mine.
Hang on, then. I'll go on this side.
Yeah.
Is it that side on yours?
No, but yeah, anyway, you'll see that on the main biker page about the Santa Pod. It's worth having a look at, and lots of other events they're having as well. If there's anyone that's doing events in Sheffield and would like to invite us, let us know. If we're available, we might actually be able to turn up ourselves and wear these masks and scare a few kids. I don't know. Right.
Unless it's the Easter egg run, because I'm not scaring them kids. Sorry.
No, definitely not. Right. thank you for your time. Comment afterwards when you watch this video back. Thank you for your
Yes,
time,
indeed, that.
Phoenix. I appreciate it, as
No
always.
worries.
And I'll see you around, mate.
See you later. Take it easy. Ride safe.
Take care, buddy.